Forget what you think you know about the Dominican Republic. This isn't just an all-inclusive wristband factory where the strongest decision you'll make is piña colada or mojito. What if I told you there's a beach where the sand literally squeaks under your feet? A mountain town where you can sip hot chocolate in the Caribbean, and a city where every street corner feels like a live bachata music video. Stick around, because by the end of this guide, you'll not only know the Dominican Republic, you'll feel like you cracked the cheat code to it. Most travelers land in Punta Cana and never leave the resort. Big mistake. That's like going to Italy and only eating airport pizza. Punta Cana is great. Yes, the beaches are pristine. Yes, the cocktails come faster than you can say, "Mas ron, por favor." But step outside those hotel walls and you'll meet the real Dominican Republic. Guaguas, local minibuses, honking through towns, colmados, corner shops doubling as neighborhood hangouts, and roadside stands selling fried plantains that will destroy your willpower. Later, we'll hit a beach where you'll wonder why it isn't already world famous. Spoiler: the locals are trying to keep it that way. Santo Domingo is the oldest European city in the Americas, and it feels like it. Cobblestone streets, cathedrals from the 1500s, and plazas where Columbus statues still glare at pigeons. But this isn't a dusty museum. By day, Zona Colonial is all history and photo ops. By night, it turns into a bachata-fueled block party. The sound? Speakers so loud they shake your drink. The vibe? Strangers dancing like old friends. Pro tip: hit Parque Colón at golden hour, then slip into a local spot for mofongo, mashed plantains stuffed with meat, garlic, and dreams. Wash it down with a Presidente beer, so cold the bottle sweats harder than you. Cliffhanger: if Santo Domingo is the history book, wait until we hit Samaná. That's the tropical fantasy. Samaná is the Dominican Republic on steroids. Coconut groves, jungle waterfalls, and beaches that look photoshopped. Playa Rincon, 3 miles of white sand, palm trees bending toward turquoise water, and the occasional fisherman grilling fresh lobster for lunch. Los Haitises National Park, a labyrinth of mangroves and caves with petroglyphs older than the Spanish conquest. And then, El Limon Waterfall. The trek is sweaty, muddy, and occasionally you question your life choices. But when you dive into that pool beneath a 50-meter cascade, you'll forgive every mosquito. Oh, and if you visit in January or February, you get front row seats to one of nature's wildest shows, humpback whales breaching in Samaná Bay. Good luck not screaming. Back to the East Coast. Punta Cana is the Vegas of beaches. You don't come here for subtlety. You come for endless sand, infinity pools, and parties where the DJ somehow keeps going until sunrise. Playa Bávaro is the headline act. Soft sand, endless palm trees, and beach bars with rum that could fuel a jet engine. But here's the insider move. Head just north to Macao Beach. It's wilder, more local, and if you're lucky, you'll see surfers carving waves while families grill fish on the sand. Don't get too comfortable, though. The DR has a secret mountain escape where the Caribbean turns alpine. Yes, you can wear a sweater in the Dominican Republic. Jarabacoa and Constanza sit in the Cordillera Central Mountains, the Dominican Alps. Think pine forests, waterfalls, and rivers perfect for rafting. It's where Dominicans escape the coastal heat. Try La Bandera, the Dominican flag on a plate, rice, beans, meat, salad, at a mountain lodge. Pair it with hot chocolate made from locally grown cacao. because this is the Caribbean, but it's also sweater weather. And here's the kicker, Duarte Peak. At over 3,000 meters, it's the highest mountain in the Caribbean. Hiking it feels like discovering a side quest nobody told you about. The North Coast is the DR's rebel child. Less polished, more adventurous. Puerto Plata has Victorian architecture, a cable car up to Mount Isabel de Torres. Yes, there's a giant Christ statue waiting for you. And beaches that lean into golden, not white, sand. But drive east and you hit Cabarete, the kite-surfing capital of the Caribbean. Wind, waves, and adrenaline junkies from around the world. Nights here, beach bars, fire shows, and that one Canadian who swears he'll move here forever. Then there's Sosúa. Once a quiet fishing town, now a mashup of expats, nightlife, and beaches with some of the clearest water you'll see on the island. Clear water is one thing, but wait until we dive into Bayahibe. It's practically bottled water. Bayahibe is the springboard to paradise. Boats leave daily for Isla Saona, and trust me, you want to be on one. Isla Saona is so perfect it looks fake. Palm-lined shores, sandbars where starfish sprawl lazily, and water so blue your camera roll files a complaint. Yes, it can get crowded, but wander further down the beach and suddenly you've got your own slice of Caribbean bliss. Pro tip, book a catamaran instead of a speedboat. It's slower, but the journey, music, drinks, dancing on deck, is the experience. Time for the big reveal. The far southwest, near the Haitian border, hides Bahia de las Águilas. This is the Dominican Republic's mic drop beach. No resorts, no nightclubs. Just miles of untouched coastline inside Jarabacoa National Park. The water is so clear it feels illegal. You'll need a 4x4 and patience to get here, but when you finally step onto that sand, you'll understand why Dominicans whisper about it like a secret. This isn't just a beach. It's the answer to the question, does paradise still exist without Wi-Fi? Here's the truth. The Dominican Republic isn't one story, it's dozens. It's the only place where you can scuba dive with whales in the morning, eat roadside empanadas for lunch, and hike a mountain taller than anything else in the Caribbean by sunset. It's history, chaos, flavor, beaches, and mountains, wrapped in bachata and served with a side of plantains. And if you only stay inside a resort, you'll miss 90% of it. But don't close your laptop yet. If the Dominican Republic just blew your mind, wait until you see 10 best beaches in the Dominican Republic. Because trust me, half the spots in this guide didn't even make the cut. Link below. Watch it now before you book that flight.